Chikafuji! Is that the one and only Chikafuji Lisa? If I hit you with the W-Y-D, you better not hit me with the H-E-Y. It better be like hi with a bunch of I's or hey with a bunch of Y's.
How would you like to introduce yourself, Lisa?
Well, I'd say hello, welcome in, hi. I am a nightmare sheep, and I like music a lot, and that's like the only thing that I'm good at. I doodle on the occasion, and video games. I like music, and I like Draconeer music especially, and Yoko Taro, and Peggle, and I like silly cat meme. Happy. Dun, 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 dun. Happy. and what else? My content is very wacko bananas, goofy, silly.
And what sort of content do you make exactly?
I play games on the occasion. It's usually stuff that I am like pretty passionate about, and then but most of my content is music related. So like album review, album listening, discussing bands, what else? Music review, and just like general music discussion, I suppose. And singing. I love the karaoke. That's my favorite. I wish I did it more.
What was your introduction to VTubers and eventually VTubing yourself?
Okay, so it was during quarantine. Actually, I wasn't super into VTubers at first. But a friend of mine, she got me into them, and I started getting like a bunch of Hololive clips, like Hololive and Nichi-sanji clips on my YouTube. And I was like, I can't escape this. I can't escape this. And then I was just watching them, and me and her were talking about it, and she was like, oh my gosh, Lisa, you should be a VTuber. And I was like, oh, maybe, I don't know. And that's how I kind of ended up where I did. My biggest supporter. She's so cool. She's like, she taught me everything I know about VTubers, pretty much.
Do you have an Oshi? And if so, who is it?
I wouldn't say that I have an Oshi, but I have like a select few that I like to watch. So trying to think. I really like Mio from Hololive. She's like one of my favorites. I really like her original songs. I think she's super cool. And I like her Minecraft streams. They're really funny. And then I like Petra and Enna from Niji-sanji. They both are really sweet, and I like Enna because she's really funny, and she has a really good voice. And I like Petra because like I can just like relax when I watch her. She's very soft and nice to listen to. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's like my current rotation, right? I'm talking about them like they're freaking music, but I think that's like the three that I always end up coming back to, because I think they all have something different to offer, but they're all like talented, extremely talented in their own way, and I think that's super cool.
What is the story of your mischievous sidekick, Chai?
Oh my god. So okay, here's her lore. So my mom had a friend who basically she adopted a kitty, like a little kitten, and then the kitten was fine. Like she was just, baby, and she had an older cat, but the older cat was like, "What the heck is this kitten doing here? I hate it." And so she got bullied. And then my mom's friend was telling my mom, like, "Oh yeah, I have to get rid of her ASAP because basically they don't get along." And then I was like, "I'll take her." I'll take her. And so she's been with me. She's almost a year old now, I think. She's almost a year old. It's been so long. But yeah. And now she's like grumpy and spoiled and very, very loved. But she came from being a bully victim. She was bullied, and now she's like super, super spoiled, and now she's the bully. What is the one saying? Like,
you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
You live long enough to see yourself become the villain or something. Chai is the villain. Chai is the villain.
Are you telling me you're being bullied by your own cat?
No, literally. She's the worst. No, she's not. I love her. I love her to death. She's the best. But she is the biggest bully ever. Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wish you could do quote-unquote flesh tuber content or IRL content more, or is there no real temptation there?
I mean, I have friends who like do that, but I prefer just to stay as is. I mean, I do hand cam streams sometimes, and that's fine. But I don't know. I guess like I could do it, but I just don't really feel like the urge to. It's not something that I'm really interested in. I think if I were to do anything, I'd have like a like an OOTD blog. I think that'd be pretty cool. I love my outfits. I think I dress really nice. I think I dress really cool. So I think if I were to do anything that were to be in that realm, I'd just post outfit pics. But that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to like show my face or anything. I don't know. I come from like band background, like supporting bands and stuff like that. And I feel like it's different because the majority of people like don't care about that stuff. The most that people will do will be like, "Oh, is this band member in like other projects?" But it's not like they're trying to find like any stuff because I guess maybe because their face is already out there. But that's the thing. I come from supporting bands, so VTuber space is a little different for me, a little different to maneuver, especially too when you are the VTuber.
A minute ago, you mentioned supporting bands, participating in music cultures, that sort of thing. Have you been in a band yourself?
Yeah.
While it's probably not appropriate to ask you what specific bands you were in, what instruments did you play? What roles did you take up?
I played guitar, I played bass, I sang. That's pretty much it.
Are there any skills, talents, or interests you have that you would like to show off to your audience, but you haven't yet figured out how to integrate into your content?
Sort of. I'd like to do more guitar streams. I feel like that could be pretty fun. Or like production streams. The only reason I haven't is because I work mostly on Logic, but my PC is Windows. So I would have to figure out a way to like, maneuver that, I guess, like screen mirror. But that's the only thing. I really want to like fuck around with my pedals and like make ambient loud stuff for like an hour and be like, okay, I'll do CB. I feel like that could be really fun. I love playing, like that's just what I do in my downtime. I don't know if that would be good stream material, but I just love like annoying my neighbors. I love annoying my neighbors. Yeah, like guitar and singing streams. And yeah, like song production.
Well, I think that's a great idea, and it could potentially serve as a learning experience for viewers who don't have a lot of experience in music production.
Oh yeah, definitely. I honestly support anybody who's trying to get into music. I've been doing it for so long, like just even by myself. Oh my god, like I talk to my friends sometimes and they're like, Lisa, you're literally IRL Bochi. I was like making music for the longest just by myself. And then I just like, I don't know. I started to do like music with other people, and then when I became a VTuber, like everybody does collaborations and stuff. So it's like way different now. I feel like it helped. You know, that's the thing. VTubing, I feel like it helped me be a better collaborator just in general. It's not that I wasn't good at it before, but like I don't know, it's commonplace in the VTuber community to like do anything, like stream collab or music collab or like production collab. There's always like a team behind everything. So like I'm just like, dang, it really helped me. It really helped me.
How did you first get into music?
I got into music really young because my dad is super into music. Well, my mom and my dad are super into music, but like I'd say my dad is way more into music. I started just like it was mostly just like getting into music, like music listening rather than playing, but I started learning guitar really young. It was like, and then I started taking it seriously like when I got a little bit older, but I started learning it very young. Then I dedicated myself to violin for a couple of years, and then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I wanna have my little rebel era. So I started playing guitar, and that was really fun because I enjoy guitar a lot. It's like I don't know, like I can play bass too, and I can like mess around on a synth or whatever. But I think playing guitar has always like resonated with me. I don't know. I enjoy it a lot. It was sort of like a slow and steady, just like swell into like becoming like basically full-time musician. You know, being a VTuber feels like being a full-time musician. I get to like do music all the time, and that's really cool. But yeah, started really young, just like album listening, music listening. Then I started playing violin, and then guitar, and then bass, and then like doing band stuff or whatever. And then now I do VTuber activities. So yeah, it's really cool. It's fun. I've enjoyed my progression.
What do VTubing and music mean to you personally on an emotional level?
Oh my god, I love VTubing. I love VTubing. I wasn't expecting to like be so passionate about it. Not because I didn't like it, but just because I worried that I was like in over my head. When I started in Cinderia, it was pretty crazy because like I kind of felt like a big deal, and it made me really scared. It made me really scared. Like I had a manager and I had a boss, and you know, it was like kind of overwhelming. And then when I debuted, there was like so many people there, and the chat was going all fast, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like in over my head. This is so scary. I'm not cut out for this. Like, I don't know. I genuinely thought that my debut was gonna flop. Like people would think I was really stupid or something. But then, you know, like it's been almost 2 years now, which is kind of crazy, or like a year and a half. And it's still like it doesn't feel scary like that anymore. I just am very thankful to just, you know, turn on stream and have people there and just hang out and do my dumb stuff. But I think I found VTubing too in like a time where I was my most insecure, which is kind of crazy because I wouldn't consider myself an insecure person at all. I'm pretty I'm pretty confident for what it's worth. But I don't know. It definitely was a boost because I always have people rooting for me, and I think that's really cool. Even on my off days where I am not feeling like my 150% or my 200%, I still always have people rooting for me, and I think that's really cool. So I'm super passionate about VTubing. Same thing for music. Like, music to me is like my life, and I wouldn't want to do anything else. I can't see myself doing anything else. I could probably do anything. I could work at fucking McDonald's or something. I could, but I can't see myself doing anything else because this is just something that I care about and I'm passionate about so much. So again, with VTubing too, it's like people are always rooting for me to do music and stuff like that, and I think that's super fucking cool because both of those things mean so much to me. So I don't know. I'm very thankful, very passionate about what I do.
You've been quite open recently about dealing with personal hardship and have shown a great deal of resilience and healthy vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
From where do you draw your strength during these times?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know. It's always kind of scary to put yourself out there in general, but I feel like there's a lot of things that I've experienced that, you know, I don't really share, I guess. But it took me a long time to realize that the only person you're hurting in that situation is yourself when you're not being vulnerable. It's okay, like, it's okay to be vulnerable. Obviously, like, you don't wanna overdo it. Like, you're not trying to, like, you know, like, I've seen it turn into an addiction where, like, people depend so much on, like, other people and I guess just like having all of their feelings out there, and that's fine. It's good to share, and it's good to get your feelings out, but once it starts turning into an addiction, that's when you need to like reel yourself back in. But I'd say the reason, how would I say, my biggest strength comes from trying my best to be my biggest supporter. That's where I draw strength from. Trying my best to be like, Lisa, nobody's gonna think you're weird. Nobody's gonna think you're insane. They might think you're insane, but like, you have your own back. That's what you should be drawing strength from. You have your own back. People can say whatever they want to say. And when you're a VTuber, you get a lot of like really fucked up shit sometimes. I had my marshmallows off for a couple months. But some people say the most fucked up shit because it's free to be mean on the internet. But as long as you have your own back, you're always going to be strong and you're always going to be resilient. And it's okay to be vulnerable because at least you have one supporter, and that's you. And that's how I feel.
Do you see yourself still doing this in 5 years?
I would like to. I think it would be pretty cool. I think things change in a year, right? Like, things never stay the same for long periods of time. But honestly, if I could do this in 5 years, I still would. I would love to do this. I would love to do this for as long as possible. however long people want to support me for, I suppose.
Do you see your content remaining mostly the same in that time frame, or do you see it changing, be that moderately or radically?
I think I don't think I'd pull like a 180 or anything, but I think healthy change is good. You know, like having little changes here and there. So I wouldn't want to get too stuck into a routine of doing the same content over and over. But I think it'd still be pretty on brand for what I'm interested in and what I'm passionate about.
Obviously, Offkai is right on the horizon, but do you have anything big coming up that you're excited for?
Yes, there's Offkai. My birthday is coming up in July. Hopefully my 2.0 is done by then. Possible merch drop for my birthday in July. Original song in July.
Exclusive so-saced news. Chikafuji Lisa is releasing her first original solo in July.
What are you looking forward to at Offkai?
I'm honestly super looking forward to my meet and greet. I can't wait. Like, we did that at Anime Expo last year, and that was really cool. I enjoyed meeting like a bunch of sheeple. I got to talk to them for a little bit. It's kind of crazy, like putting faces to like names that I've seen in stream before. Like they said their username or whatever, and I was like, what the hell? So I'm pretty excited for meet and greet. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to do my panel, and I can't wait to do my karaoke. I think that's gonna be really cool, and I'm excited. Oh, I'm super excited. I really want to hopefully, my biggest goal for Offkai is like hopefully to recruit more sheeple. I think that would be super epic. I want more people to join the community, because I think I have a really cool community, and it'll be fun. It's very comfortable, so hopefully people like it.
What's the panel going to be about?
So, it's basically, the title is Finding the Perfect Song. We're going to be talking about playlist curation mostly, and types of music that are adjacent to like VTuber, idol, stuff like that, like that are, you know, more, I guess, poppy, J-pop in a sense, but we're gonna try to find things that are adjacent that are more like Lisa core. And then I'll do karaoke portion at the end. And it'll be really cool.
And finally, do you have anything you'd like to say to new fans or people who are just getting to know you before we wrap up here?
Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what I can say. This will definitely pierce the hearts of new sheeple, I swear. They will! New sheeple! At new sheeple. At, like, Twitter at new sheeple. You will succumb to the purple psychic ice fire dragon. You will fall into the depths of the nightmare realm. It's over. It's over. That's it. Cause every spiral brings me back into your arms again. So no regret, cause you're my sunset, fiery red, forever fearless and in your arms, a warm horizon. Don't look back, let's ride.